Yo, what's up? What's going on? What is the deal? Check a little something out. Make sure everything running properly. Which I know is it's going to have some little problems. It's probably having some problems right as we speak. Straight up. But yeah. Um, what will I do? What will I do? Um, hmm. Um, 1 second, guys. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Right now we have. Let's see. Um, we got a bunch of games today, and not my favorite games for sure. We definitely take a look at some of the injury news and stuff like that. But what I do know, I mean, this game. I mean, this slate. I like the slate, and I don't like the slate, and I like the slate, and I don't like the slate. What's going to happen is I'll go through. I went through some things. Maybe we could get to parlay together, something like that. Maybe we could, chop it up or whatever the case may be. How about we go maybe to something like prize picks or something like that, and just chop it up, right? Uh, did get a nice little play together yesterday. My God, man, motherfucker sold. It was tracking though. I think that I think we needed one play to hit that. I think we needed one play to hit that. I did. I do. I think we only needed one play to hit that. Right. Let me see. Um, I actually think we missed that by one. It was a bunch of pushes. Uh, Let me see, man. Let me see. I definitely think we missed that one by one. Let me get my chat up here. I'm tripping. Okay. Why do I have to log in though? That's crazy. Word. Where's my entries? Yo, today got potential, man. Yep, I'm feeling $10,000 type of day. Dom, boy, you're good, my guy. You're definitely good. Uh, yes, sir. Hold up 1 second. That's crazy. Let me come over here real quick. All right, so since we got here, let me pull up Jackson and tell him to give me top NBA plays today. See what Jackson come up. If you don't know about Jackson, I'm showing you guys Jackson in real time. My AI companion can be your AI companion. You know, definitely could. Um, yeah. So that play that we did yesterday. Oh, so they took assists away from White, hooked us. We got hooked with Fox and Shaden Sharp. He hooked us with the with assists, right? Little rascal. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, right? So right now we're waiting on Jackson here, but man, just to get a feel of this, Dom said you go send me his plays later. Okay, bet. Um, just to get the feel of this here. I mean, this Houston Rockets and this Cleveland game, this would be interesting for sure. Um, Toronto and Philly, okay. Charlotte the Hornets, I mean, okay. And then let me see here. Text message. And then Charlotte. I mean, yeah, we okay. The Golden State Warriors, man. I mean, they're not going to give us the words. I don't think Jimmy plays. I don't think Jimmy play. I don't think. I don't think Curry plays. So if we can get numbers on pods and stuff like that, it is what it is. Um, Blowout potential here in the Nuggets game. Triple double. I take the triple double for Joker already. Sacramento Kings game. Blowout potential here. No, no, no Sabonis here. Blowout potential here in the Washington game. The New York Knicks and Dallas. We'll get into it. And this Bulls versus Portland Trailblazers coming off a back-to-back. Some stat spots, two of the fastest-paced teams in the league, right? So back over here to Jackson, and Jackson he finally gave us his plays, right? So top NBA plays for today, November 19th. Game line recommendations. Nuggets, 14.5 spread, right? So they like Nuggets on the 14.5 spread. Oklahoma City Thunder minus 18.5. These are things that we already just said. I just typed it in right here real time, and they liking it, right? New York Knicks minus 5.5. We should see both bigs here, and I did have something to put to the side. Player prop recommendations: Carl D. Towns, double, whatever the case may be with that. Probably super duper juiced up. Over 11.5 assists is definitely sexy for Nikola Jokic. Semi-ladder play at plus 141. The line is sitting at at 10.5. So that's something you could definitely take a look at there. Alperen Şengün. Over 16.5 rebounds and assists. He keep on flirting with the triple double, right? He keep on flirting with the triple double. He's going to crack it one time. He's going to crack it. But the assists and the rebounds have been there, so monster hit rate there, 9 of 10 and 9 straight. Assists and rebounds for Jaden McDaniels. I looked at that. It was very enticing. Does have some blowout potential here, so I was definitely looking at that. It's very enticing. Yeah, right. Jaden McDaniels prop there is very much in play. Okay. So that's Jackson in the nutshell with that situation. Um, I could go over here and take a look at some of Jackson's favorite plays here too, or top plays, top confidence plays. Okay, um, I do have a promo code for Jackson here, and just some of the plays that they like on top confidence here. I could just go. I could just just go right here. The confidence level here is you see it's 5 fire emojis there. You'll get some hit rates and things like that. Steals for VJ Excomb, one steal over. Losers Dort a steal. Could be a lot of parlay pieces and stuff like that. Zay. That's my boy. That's uh, that's uh, that's my boy. Calvin. Jackson said he liked Denver the last game -14 versus. I know, right? Yeah, I know, right? The Bulls went out there and whooped ass on them back to back. I don't bet too many sides, but I mean it is blowout potential there, right? A steal for let me see, what is this? A Dort a half assist there. I mean it's a one assist, right? A parlay piece type shit. I don't know what book that's on, but Josh Giddey, a steal, right? Parlay piece there. A lot of parlay pieces here. How about I come over here with some of these a little bit different type of plays here as far as lines go here. How about, let me see, how do I the odds? Let me switch the odds. Okay, from so -150. How do I change that? Keon Ellis, 2.5 rebounds. They like to over on that at +120. A block at +110 for Vucevic. Under 1.5 threes. No, under 3 for TJ McConnell. I can't talk you off of that. Under 3 for TJ McConnell here. Isaiah Joe, +148. Under 2.5 assists. It's over in 2 of 3, but Jeremiah Fields, under 1.5 3-pointers for +184. The confidence rate goes up to 4, right? I mean 5. So the confidence rating here, let me see, what is this? Under a block. Okay, so the under, of course. Let me see. Let me see. Under odds. Let's fix this. Let's see. Let's see what that do, right? Okay, not a lot of confidence there. Some of those plays. Let's see. Okay. Let's see this real quick. About to go to minus 150. Okay. Something like that, a minus 150. Okay. Eubanks, he will get the start today, so that's he should get the start today. So that's kind of shaky, right? Under assist for him, 1 assist. I don't know what book that is. I have to see. Under assist, that they got big confidence in that, but you got he should be starting today. Over a block, so 1 block for Hardenstein is interesting. 1 block for Hardenstein. You'll get that at plus 100. Bridges, a block, plus 105. And so these are the top confidence ratings right here for this setting here. Bridges, a block. Josh Giddey, a block at plus 107. 1 block. Plus 107. With the length, never know, he might get there, right? All right, that's just Jackson right there. I was just taking a look at it, right? I'm going to have to play with some of the filters, and we'll figure it out, right? We'll figure it out. I'm going to have to play with some of the filters. This Isaiah Hardenstein, this block is interesting to me right now. And then this block for Bridges can be interesting. Both of these guys are 50% to this number. Plus 100 for that Hardenstein and a plus 105 for that Miles Bridges. Both of them are blocks, right? So that's pretty interesting. Sliding over here to Doink here. I got some plays set to the side in these games in general. Let me see. So Raptors and the 76ers here. We got a 1.5 point spread here. Right now, with this Raptors team, like I say, this Raptors team, it's hard for me to, like, I mean, at times I figure I get something that I'm gonna nail down, but I like it. It's gonna be a good same game parlay atmosphere. Let's start right there, right? That's how I feel about this game. Definitely going to be a good same game parlay atmosphere. I like the matchup for Emmanuel quickly. No matter if he's going to have to see some Maxey, okay? He's going to have to see some Maxey. I believe. So he's going to have to see some Maxey. Maxey not the greatest defender and things of that nature. He did have 22 versus Philly. I think his points prop is on the low side. Okay. And for what he can do here, he hit his his rebound prop. He's over his rebound prop of 6 or 7. He's been playing pretty good. I couldn't talk you off anything here, right? If he goes out there and give you a decent point total, he can hit his PRAs. PRAs is only sitting at 26.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of his last 7 games, he's over that. I'm undecided on where I want to go, but at the end of the day, from a matchup standpoint, just looking at these starting lineups and stuff, from a matchup standpoint, I think Maxey and Manuel quickly, they have a good matchup versus each other. Neither one of these guys are the toughest defenders. Then you got Drummond. You'll have Drummond and Jakob, right? Those are good matchups and stuff like that. Brandon Ingram should be in a good spot, right? So I just feel like this is a good same game parlay atmosphere, right? I think a lot of concentrated usage, so we know who's going to be doing what. Not too much off-brand shit going on here. So like I said, good same game parlay atmosphere. and that's how I would look at this game, right? You also have, I believe, let me see, Grady Dig, Abaji, no lines out for him. Not Abaji. Let me see, Jamal Shead, right? He's got lines, right? So this 1-3 for Jamal Shead, he's over an 8 of 10. This 1.5 rebound, he has been dropping a few assists, no. But that 1-3 is something that you can look at in parlay pieces. You know what I'm saying? So his points prop sitting at 6.5. Versus Philly, he had 9 points, 24 minutes, 9 points, 3 threes, 1 rebound, 5 assists. So, like I said, I was looking at Jamal Shead last night, and I didn't put him up there, but, guards like that, the point guards, they're in an okay spot to me, right? So, it is what it is. I just can't. I mean, all these guys do a little bit of something, right? So I just can't really pinpoint it, man. I do like to bet on peripherals for bigs. You guys do know that. And Poto is very efficient around the basket when he does get his shots up. You can take a look at his field goal attempts and makes and stuff like that. 7 for 8 versus versus Atlanta. 3 for 5, 2 for 3, 1 for 6. And then you got a 4 for 6, a 4 for 5, 5 for 6, 7 for 10, 8 for 9, and 6 for 7. Right. So he's pretty efficient with his shot attempts, and very high percentage shot attempts. Points prop sitting at 12.5. He'll be going up against Drummond, who's not the greatest defender. Drummond can get a block. Drummond can shoot a 3, but Drummond can definitely defensive rebound. He can definitely rebound in general, right? So, I still couldn't talk you off the rebounds or anything like that for him. He gets to the line. Two of his last 3 games, he had been getting to the line. He does get to the line. I can't talk you off anything here, right? Doesn't mean that I'm going to go to it. I don't know. For him, I don't know. Maxey, the usage is there. These teams did play. I don't know if Maxey played that game. Let me see. Maxey did play that game on November 8th. He had 31, took 24 shots, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. He played very well. And those same numbers are in play for Maxey, right? Those same numbers here. So let me pull up a 365. Let me get up through shot attempts here. Shout out to Shaden Sharp though with the field goals attempted, man. Cash that. $23.5. Woo, that's a lot. That's a lot. That is a lot. It definitely is. That's a lot. Okay. So, VJ, his rebounds are in play. Rebounds and assists, something he has been hitting for him. Rebounds and assists over in 6 of 10. Justin Edwards, Dominic Barlow, and then we got Drummond, right? His rebound opened up at, I think 12.5 is at 13.5 now. If you want to get there, get there. He's coming off an 18 rebound game, double-double. Double-double sitting at minus 130 right now. And his points prop sitting at 11.5. Now, looking at points in the paint here, Toronto, around the middle of the pack, right? Versus the centers here. Let's see. Points, rebounds. middle of the pack. Let me go with. So, Toronto 12th in pace. Philly. 26th. Bottom third. How many games in? 14 games in? Okay. Let's look at last 5 games. Last 5 games, pace. Miami. So you want to, you definitely want to switch things up and take a look at how things could be shaping out as of late, right? What have you done for me lately type shit, right? So Miami Heat still number 1. Minnesota finding ways to get up and down the court. Utah, Dallas, Chicago number 5, Sacramento 6, New York Knicks 7. This is the last 7 games, 5 games. Last 7 games, pace, Chicago. That's about half the season. The second half of what we played right now. Okay. That's how you could just check and see what's been going on lately, right? Last 3 games. Okay. Season segments, games played. Okay. Worst money line is a no for me. I don't think in a minute we're about to get those guys ruled out. I would say. And just my luck. Hey, those motherfuckers would be playing. I mean, they would go down. They would win without Curry and all those guys. So, like I said, I really feel like those guys are going to be out. At least Curry. So I won't say it. I will say it's a no for me. But I don't bet a lot of games though. Niner. I'll just call you Niner. Okay, nobody getting rolled out. Bet. I feel you. I can't read the future. I can't. So I'm probably wrong. You're right. He might. He should. I mean, it is what it is. I don't really bet a lot of games though, bro. I don't. So I wouldn't be surprised if Jimmy don't play. But Steph playing? I hope they do, man, because I want to see. I hope they do play. You know what I'm saying? I hope they do. But I know I read last night. He's uncertain for Wednesday, right here, right? But we already know it's a back-to-back, and they getting ready to run. Miami, they getting ready to run, right? That's why we don't got lines, because the books know, right? That's why we don't got lines, because the books know, right? And these are things you gotta be on top of that type of stuff, right? That's why we don't got lines for the bench players, right? That's why we don't got lines for the bench players. Because what I want to do is I want to play Pods right now. Podziemski, I want to play his numbers because I feel like Curry's not going to play and Jimmy might not play, right? Or they might let Jimmy go out there and play, but it's a back-to-back. They're going to run. This might be a scheduled rest day for them. That's my thing, right? So it is what it is. It is what it is, but we'll see. Right? So, yeah, so I mean, whatever you want to do from this game, my thoughts on this game here, it's a good same game parlay atmosphere. It's a good same game parlay atmosphere for this Philadelphia Sixers game. Pods, you say Pods sold me last night? No, yeah, but this gonna be a pace up matchup here, man. I'm gonna like Pods, rebounds. I'm gonna like a lot of shit. We're gonna get to it. So like I said, the Sixers game here, I tell you, from a spot standpoint, I do like the spot for Emmanuel quickly. I lean towards the over points for him. 3 of his last 5 games, 4 of his last 5 games, 4 of his last 6 games, he's gotten there, right? And it's a possibility that he gets busy today, right? So I do like it, man. I like the matchup for him. I like it, right? I like the matchup, and like I said, overall, I do like this game as the same game parlay atmosphere. Charlotte, Indiana, right? So, off the back here, you say you already did Edgecombe over 24.5 PRA, maturing over 19.5 points. Okay, nice. Mathurin. Oh, Mathurin over. Yes. We were all over Mathurin last game, and we could go right back to the well. They bumped Mathurin from his points prop opened up the first game. They're not going to get burned on that shit again, right? Remember, his points opened up that first game back at about 15.5 or 16.5. We sat up there and said, hey, it's the ladder spot. We already know it's the ladder spot. It still could be the ladder spot right here. Still should be the ladder spot right here. So at the end of the day here, LaMelo, his assist prop at 7.5 or 8.5. I think you can get to both of them, but the 7 and from 8 to 10, right? The line is up right now at 8.5, so it's a yes for me. The minutes for Melo, he just played 27 minutes twice. Prior to that, once he played 27 minutes twice, we might be able to get 28 minutes, maybe 29 minutes from him. That'll put a 22.5 point prop in play. So that's something. I mean, I'm with it, right? So Melo points plus assists. I think that's in play. I should have that set to the side already because I put some plays to the side last night. LaMelo Ball. Yeah, I have his 7.5 assists to the side as a parlay piece. I also have Carl Brenner, Musa Diabate, Benedict Mather. I got some of those guys already set to the side, right? So, yeah, his points plus assists could be in play as well. It is at 31.5 though, but they're gonna tell you when they put him on minutes restrictions. He's on probably like a strict 27-minute restriction right now, as you can see. But they're not gonna tell you when they're gonna gradually take him off or bump him up. So keep an eye out on that situation. 21.5, 22.5 points, some stuff like that. I mean, he did take 19 shots versus Toronto. And then he went 1 for 7 versus Toronto. So he could have very well smashed that point prop. So just trying to see, keep an eye on him being aggressive, and it is what it is. But the assist is definitely the play. I don't mind that. I don't mind the assist prop because of how this Indiana defense is set up. There's with the bigs and stuff like that, being small and all the injuries and stuff like that. There's instances that he does get his assist because he's dropping his assists. Musa Diabate, Kalkbrenner, Khan, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And these boys are delivering. Speaking of Khan, he's been really, really good as a rookie. His 3-point prop is sitting at 3.5 already at plus 142. If you want to get there, be my guest. You want to take his points, be my guest. It is what it is. Sion, I just not betting on him. It is what it is. Bridges, 2.5 threes. He's over this line in 8 of 10. I got that set to the side. Bridges, you can look at his points. You can look at his threes. Yeah, right? So even his rebounds in this matchup could be something that you could probably take a look at. But he'll probably be chasing around somebody like Pascal Siakam, maybe. Kalkbrenner. The spot for bigs versus Indiana has been pretty good, right? Jalen Duren, 22, Poto, 31 Duran, 22 Poto, Nurkic 11, and the rebounds, the assists, and points. I've been there for Bigs versus Indiana, right? You could also look at Musa Diabate. Both of those guys are in play, right? And these are guys that LaMelo are getting decent amount of assists off of, So, points to the center. Indiana, number 6 in the green and giving up points to the center position. Indiana rebounds, number 5 and giving up rebounds to the center position. Indiana, number 7 in rebound chances to the center position. So, centers are getting pretty busy on Indiana when it comes to points plus rebounds. So that's what you can look at. You could look at points plus rebounds. You could also look at the double-double, right? Musa Diabate's got 5 double-doubles off the bench this season, right? He comes in and gets busy in a hurry. His double-double sitting at plus 475, right? This could be a stat game for the ages. You could look at Ryan Kalkbrenner, right? You could look at his points. You could also look at his points at 9.5, or his points plus rebounds, or he might be able to sneak out you a double-double. He's had 1 or 2 on the season. I know he got one right here versus the Pelicans right here. He over here versus Toronto, he ended up getting 10 rebounds, but he didn't get the points. So he's flirting with a double-double here and there. His double-double is a plus 452. LaMelo Ball, you could also look at him for a double-double. Possible triple-double candidate. So, but at the end of the day, these guys here are getting fed. And Melo's always got a constant big down there that he can at least dump something off to. And, it is what it is right there for the assists. So, the centers, this is a great spot for centers. Nembhard, if you want to get to his assist prop, be my guest. Or his points prop sitting at 17.5. I don't know, right? The 1.5 threes have been a staple for him. The last 3 games, he's under in 2 of them, but it's still sitting at 1.5. So 1.5 is just like 1.5. Like, you can get there. Guards have gotten there in 5 games, 5 games straight at the 1.5 here. And then Charlotte has been giving up rebounds to the point guard position somehow, right? So somehow they've been giving up. Quickly had 10 rebounds versus these motherfuckers. That's crazy work, right? But Nembhard, his rebounds sitting at 2.5, and it's a good points, threes, and rebounding spot for the point guard. So that's something that I can point out to you guys. Benedict Mathurin, right? He's been efficient, right? Few of these games. 2 of the last 3 games, he's shot over 50% this season. Came back, they took the L, but he had 25 points. The 1.5 threes for Mathurin is in play, points plus threes, and he does have the ability to rebound. I couldn't talk you off his rebounds, but maybe I'll just stick to the points, right? His points sitting at 621.5 right now. I don't think that's where it opened up at. I don't think that's where it's opened up at. So his line is constantly moving, right? So it could be right where it needs to be right now. That's probably where it's at. I'm not right now. I'm not doing the Jarris Walkers. Pascal Siakam, it's hard to find out, remember. So power forwards used to be a thing versus, it looks like they still have been, right? He's just got a 25.5 line. Right over here, as you can see, Paolo gave him 20, right? Randall, 30. Marketing, 29. Murphy, 21. Wiggins, 22. Hachimura, 21. Kyle Kuzma, 8. 25 for ABC. 25 for Holmgren and 16 for Scotty Barnes. Now, power forwards have been getting busy. His numbers versus these guys, right? So these numbers are last year. Of course, they had a full, healthier team last year. So he didn't have to be ultra aggressive. But with these, Indiana is 1-13. Pascal Siakam coming off games where he's taking 19 and 17 shots. Like I said, they do have Mathurin back. So Mathurin, but the threes has been a good spot as well at the 1.5. He's over this line of 50%. Last 2 games, he's taken 10 and 8 threes. This defense has given us 3 up to the power forward spot at 1.5 and 7 of their last 10 games. So in some shape, form, or fashion, Pascal Siakam is in play. I mean, he's over this 25.5 point line 6 of his last 10 games personally. So he's in play, right? He's definitely in play. Yeah, he's definitely in play. And I wouldn't be surprised if he goes crazy in this spot or whatever. But you can take the stab at the points. You can take a stab at the threes, right? If this trend stays up at 10 threes here, 8 threes and 10 threes and 8 3-point attempts, I might have to take a serious look at the threes. I'll put that to the side if I don't have it to the side already and keep it moving. Isaiah Jackson caught us double-double for plus 700 last game. He's getting double-doubles against teams here, right? Almost a double-double versus Golden State Warriors. 21-10 versus Milwaukee, right? 12-10 versus Nurkic and the Utah Jazz, right? Last game he played versus Detroit, 16-10. He's still a double-double candidate, right? You'll get that for plus 500, okay? So right now I'm undecided on how I want to do this, but just so I don't forget, I've already got it set to the side already. The points plus rebounds, and I'll figure it out from there. His rebounds sitting at 6.5. I think I'm gonna like that, right? The points sitting at 9.5. They've given up the points prop to the center position in 7 of their last 10 games. He's able to hit this line. I couldn't talk you off either one. Either his points, either his rebounds, points plus rebounds, his assists. That one assist is a parlay piece. You can take that too, right? You can take that to the bank. Centers are over that line in 8 out of the last 10 games. He does go out there and get steals. All that puts his fantasy score into play. So, yeah, he's in play. Isaiah Jackson is in play. He does that in a decent. He gets there in a hurry too, right? He's played over 25 minutes only twice in his 3 times in his last 10 games. As long as he keeps his hands to himself and stay out of foul trouble, there's something there, right? There's something there. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. It's very important to straight bet your bets. It's very important. Very important. We're coming to the Rockets and the Cavaliers where we got a 1.5 point spread here. And one guy here on this team that's been pissing me the hell off, right? So it's been Jared Allen, man. That motherfucker get on my nerves, man, straight up. So end of the story here is I looked at this game. Emmett Thompson numbers, I can't talk you off any of his numbers. I'm not a fan of this defensive backcourt here. I'm not a fan of this defensive backcourt. He's over this 1-3 line in 50% of his games, his last 10 games. He can go out there and rebound. He's over his rebound prop in 66 of 10 at 6.5 at plus money. But the defense over here has been giving up the 3. His 3 is only sitting at 1, right? So that's something, a painful play that you can look at. But he goes out there and gets blocks. He's got a block in 5 of his last 7 games. Steals are there. So that puts his fantasy score in play, okay? His PRAs, you can look at that as well. Coming off the bench, Reed Shepard is somebody you want to keep an eye out on. No Tari Eason, right? No Tari Eason. So it is what it is with that situation. He's over his point line at 11. 11. 8 of his last 10 games. His 3 ball is sitting at 2.5. They want him to shoot the 3. So we could definitely take a look at the shot profile over here. And we'll take a look at the shot profile and see how Cleveland's doing, right? So Cleveland, they are number 4th and above the break 3-point attempts there, right? Pull up 3-point attempts. I don't like how he switched this up here. I don't. It just didn't. I don't know. I don't like the way he did this. Color coded is throwing me off. Right? It's gonna have to be something I have to get used to. Damn, that's crazy. Cleveland. Okay. Defense first position here. Sure. 3 points made. Cleveland. Shooting guard. Point guard. Okay. All right. I just wanted to see something. Okay. So, yeah. So the thing here, 11 and a half. He's got double-digit shot attempts in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games, over a third. And like I said, look, 10 shot attempts here, 7 were threes. 10 shot attempts here, 6 were threes. 11 shot attempts here, 8 were threes. 12 shot attempts, 9 were threes. Right? So, well over 50% his in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight games, well over 50% of his shots are coming from beyond the. Dang, my shit just cut out. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to start. Man, that's crazy. I don't know. My connection had kind of like cut out there. Damn, I'm gonna have to start. I might have to start just doing fucking recordings. I hate this, man. It's nowhere for me to bring my router downstairs here in the basement, and my setup is a little too big to go upstairs, bro. To go upstairs, and my setup is a little too big. I got lights, cameras, screens. Don't nobody want to see all that shit. Maybe I'm not investing in another box, but maybe I might have to invest in another box. That might be something where I could just plug it right up right here. But I mean, it is what it is. Let me see. And that cut my other live stream. That's wild. I think that cut my my Twitch live stream. Fuck it though. It is what it is, man. Where was I? Right. So I was talking about Thompson, right? Nope. I was talking about Reed Shepherd. I don't know if you guys caught it or whatever the case may be, but yeah, I mean, just he'll be off the bench, and no Tyrese, and he should be getting busy. That's basically what the deal is here, right? So he's somebody you could definitely look at there. I'll put his points to the side. Strong lean. It's a lean, right? But the hit rate is there. Reset that. Josh Okogie is a no for me right now. Wouldn't be surprised if he don't do anything. The 1.5, or the 1-3 for him is a parlay piece. It's a possibility he can go out there and hit that for sure. Kevin Durant. Now, Kevin Durant, a lot of people have been betting on him, but in this matchup, hold on, let me answer this phone, man. Yeah, hello. Yeah, what time you get out? All right. Yeah. All right. So yeah. Durant. I'm gonna have to take a stab at this point here. I'm probably gonna have to take a stab at this point. Just looking at what we got here. Tari, in the absence of Tari Eason coming off the bench, Reed Shepard's gonna come out there and do what he's gonna do. Hopefully Cleveland can, put some pressure on this offense. And I already got Durant points to the side. I think I'm gonna have to take a stab at Durant's points here, right? Maybe his threes as well, but his raw points. I'm going on ahead and I went on ahead and took the 26. I got it set to the side. I'm gonna have to take the 26.5. Okay, I think he's gonna have to come out here and get busy. So it is what it is with this situation. Win, lose, or draw, I'm going to be okay with the play. Jabari Smith. Let me take a look at the injuries real quick. See if we got any new injury news here. Let me refresh this. Cooper Flag. That's going to be some shit right there. And I got something. Colin Murray downloaded. Kobe down the question. Cooper Flag, illness. Okay. All right, so we need to get to them plays too. Where's that? I'm going to have to go to the Dallas game next. I'm going to have to go to the Dallas game next and then come back to the Heat game. But Jabari Smith. So power forward's been getting busy here, right? Who have they seen? Wiggins, 23. Wiggins, 17. And 2 of 5 from 3. Scotty Barnes, 28. Jaren Jackson, 26. And ABC, 14. I don't know what. Oh, he only played. He got hurt. Right. So, Jabari Smith, pretty mobile. Can probably get around Mobley or something like that. Last time these two teams met this team, played this team, he had 20 points there. And he can step out and hit the three. So his 1.5 threes could be in play as well. The rebounds for him, he's been rebounding the ball pretty good as of late. Double for him at plus 500. No Tari Easton. If he can keep his hands to himself, then he might be in line for something pretty good, right? He's been flirting with the double. 8 rebounds here, 9 rebounds, 8, 5, 10. Got it right here versus Orlando. But at the end of the day, Jabari Smith Jr., the shot attempts, 15. His points prop sitting at 13.5, right? 15, 13, 16, then 9 in a pace down matchup here versus Orlando. So, I mean, whatever, right? He's taken a decent amount of threes at times. 9 threes versus Milwaukee and 9 threes versus Portland. They're going to want him to shoot the 3. His 1.5 3 is in play. I'll put that to the side. Even if it's a parlay piece, I'll set that to the side. So it is what it is with that situation. His points and threes or rebounds rebounds and assists. He's just going out there playing some ball. That'll definitely put his fancy scoring play as well. When it comes to his rebounds, his steals and his blocks, he's over a half. He's over 1 steal and block in 6 of his last 10 games in both categories, right? So that could put him in play for his fancy score as well. Alperen Sengun, right? He's been flirting with his rebounds and assists has been money, right? 90% hit rate there. He's hit this rebounds and assists in 9 straight games. That's been standing out to him. He's another guy. He's been trying to flirt with the triple-double like a lot, bro. Look at the assists. 9, 9, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 9, 8. The rebound chances have been there. And like I said, this motherfucker been pissing me off. Jared Allen, but I guess, right? So it is what it is. Because even in this matchup, as long as Jared Allen keeps his hands to himself, I do think he can hit his 3-point, his rebound. But I'm about to be off of him, man. Off of him for that shit, man. 22 points, 22.5 points. That's okay, right? I don't mind the 22.5 points. His PRA is over in 6 of 10. But the 3, right? He's going to be down there. He's going to see some Mobley. He's going to see some Allen. I think he comes out, steps out, and hit the 3 ball. You can get 2 threes for him on MGM at plus 220. 3 threes from him on MGM and plus 775, right? You got a Miles Turner coming off a fourth 3-point game. This is a spot where I'm not opposed to taking him. All you got to do is maybe drop that one or drop that second one, and then he'll probably feel more confident about taking more threes. He went 4 of 6 versus Portland, 2 of 3 versus Washington, and it is what it is. But the 1-3, I still can't talk you over that. He's over 1-3 in 7 of his last 10 games. You can use that as a parlay piece if you would like. I can't talk you off anything for Alperen Sengun. Like I said, he's going to hit that triple-double when we least expect it, bro. Triple-double for him right now. That might be a 6,000. I don't know if that's plus 600, but that might be a plus 6,000. I can come over here and take a look and get a ballpark number here for the triple-double. And we look at Alperen Sengun. Oh, that's a plus 478. So over here, that was 478. So that was on what book was that? A plus 600. That was Fanatics, it looked like. Okay. Donovan Mitchell. The usage is there for him. Could be a tough defensive matchup, but the usage is there. You can look at, man, his assist prop is sitting at 5.5. What has he done versus this team? Where are they at? At home. He's over this 3-point line and 3 of 9. 3-point attempts. What is his 3-point attempts? What is field goal attempts? $19.5 field goal attempts. Reed Shepard, 10.5 field goal attempts. Sengun, Durant, 18.5. Threes attempted. Nine and a half threes attempted. Alperen Sengun, threes attempted at 2.5 as a parlay piece. That'll be at 3.5 later. If you want a parlay piece, 2.5 threes attempted. I like that for Alperen Sengun as a parlay piece. I like that. 2.5. Let me go back. Alperen Sengun. He's over this line in 2 of 3. I think that's okay. What about versus Cleveland? He wasn't shooting a lot of threes like that last year. He just started this year. All right, so and his field goal attempt was what? Let me see. Field goal attempts. We'll say the point guard. Field goal attempts. Houston. Pace of play. Pace. Houston. Heavy pace down spot. Heavy pace down spot. I don't know how I'm going to feel about this one. I almost forgot about the pace that this game could be played at. And the third slowest team is Houston. You know they got all them bigs and shit like that. Third slowest team is Houston. How about the last 6 games in pace? Where does Houston rank? Bottom third, still playing slow. Cleveland, top 10. Steven Adams. We don't have lines for Steven Adams. Is Steven Adams hurt? Because I'm going to be interested in his line. I'm going to have some interest in Steven Adams' line when it comes out. I don't know how I feel about this game. I think if I don't know, we'll see. I think if Rockets could control the pace of this game, it's definitely going to favor them. We'll see. Adams points or rebound line. Rebound line. Yeah. I haven't been betting on DeAndre Hunter. You can hit the 3 on this team. You can hit the 3 on this team. Let me see. Houston. You can hit the 3 on this team. Let's see. Catch and shoot 3-point attempts. So Houston, number 3 in the league in giving up the catch and shoot 3-point attempts. Right? They're number 3 in the league in giving up the catch and shoot 3-point attempts, Houston. The corner 3-point attempts for Houston, they top 5 in giving up the corner 3-point attempts. That's all them big motherfuckers out there just trying to run and catch motherfuckers on defense. So if they can swing the ball, you know what I'm saying? They can swing the ball and they can knock down a 3. They can definitely, they can give up the 3, right? As a team, Houston is top 10, number 8th in 3-pointers made against and 3-pointers attempted against them. They're top 5, right? So, they have some guys over here that can hit the 3 and take, and they got to be able to take and make the 3 though, okay? So you got guys like Sam Merrill that, he's a catch and shoot guy or whatever the case may be. He's over his 2.5 3-point line in 7 of 10. Those 3s are in play. DeAndre Hunter, he's been off, right? 2 for 8, 1 for 5, 1 for 5, 1 for 3, 1 for 4. So he's just been off. You know what I'm saying? Evan Mobley will take a few 3s. I probably won't be betting on him. So it is what it is, right? Evan Mobley versus this team played pretty well versus them, except for this last game on January 25th. But, it is what it is, right? And then you get Jared Allen. He's so wishy-washy in the rebound category, bro. He's so wishy-washy. So wishy-washy. So wishy-washy. I don't know what to say. Straight up. Moving it along. Let me slide up here to this. No. This. I want to slide up into this Dallas game, and then we'll come right back. So let me see something. Let me refresh this real quick. Jaden McDaniels out. Okay, going up against Washington too, man. They playing Washington. Brunson participating in the shoot around. So Cooper Flag, Caden Martin not seen participate. Okay. So, all right, Cooper Flag. Okay, so look. I already know who I like. I already know what I liked already. And it was damn, I should have played that shit last night, bro. I like Brandon Williams, right? His points prop was at 13.5 last night. Now it's at 14.5. I'm going to have some interest in his points, right? He's played 33, 33, 18, 30, and 24. Brunson will be coming back. I don't know who they put on him. I'm going to like Brandon Williams points. 19, 17, 15, 15. I'm gonna like Max Christie, right? So this 1.5 3 line for him, he's over an 8 of 10. His points line at 10.5, he's over an 8 of 10. And the rebound is 2.5 rebounds. He's over an 8 of 10. I'm not fucking with his rebound. I'm fucking with his points. And then the defense, this 1.5 3 that's giving that up, and 6 of 10. The rebound, 7 of 10. The points line, and 7 of 10. And then off the bench, if we got lines for him right now, I say go ahead and get on him, right? Play him. So you do. We got something, right? We got 4.5 rebounds for Najee Marshall right now at plus 121, and 2.5 assists. When they got the Cooper Flag news, right now the line ain't out. They probably nerfing his points line right now, right? But you know, Najee Marshall can go crazy in certain spots, okay? He can go off in certain spots, right? So, and, you know, he's got some decent rebound total games as of late, a few assist games as of late. And right now his 4.5 rebounds is at plus 121. 5.5, 239, 6.5 at 477, 7.5 at 920, right? He 8 rebounds. He's hit that number in 1, 2, 3 games recently, right? That means be your ass out there and grab the rebound, right? Only thing about that is you do get Gafford back today. Gafford, and they will be with Gafford. They will be with Gafford, and they will be with oh boy ass, man. What's his name? Shit. Y'all know. The tall, lively or whatever. So that book's probably trying to figure out his points prop right now. Cooper Flag still up there. They got the rebound lines up there like on some trap shit, right? Could be a trap. But they don't got his points line out. You dirty son of us, right? Let me see. What do we got here? Minnesota, Knicks and Mavericks. Okay. All right. So, we wind it back. Najee Marshall, Max Christie. Then they've been wanting Cooper Flag to run the point and shit, right? Let me see. Cooper Flag, potential assists, I've been down. All right, let me check something real quick. Let's go to position. No, let's go to player game log. Dallas Mavericks, Cooper Flag. Passes, potential assists are down. Passes are pretty much down, right? Okay, let's go to Brandon Williams. Right. Versus Minnesota. Okay, go figure, right? 4 potential assists, good defense, right? Passes, potential assists, double-digit potential assists, and 4 straight. Cooper Flag would probably be out the way. So, yeah. You can look at his points. You could probably look at his assists. You can look at his points plus assists. On the back end, we do like yeah. Max Christie. Gonna like Max Christie. Gonna like Brandon Williams. And PJ Washington, huh? Daniel Gafford. Gonna have interest in they've been rebounding. Center's been rebounding versus this team. I already got that set to the side. I probably won't get there, but it is what it is. Gafford can go out there and rebound and get blocks and steals. And then on the back end, I got Mitchell Robinson already set to the side. I mean, he's been respecting. He's been a respecter, right? Dallas, I mean, the it's at 8.5 right now. Karl Anthony Towns, I don't know if I'll be betting on him. Bridges, Dom said KD, Anthony. It can happen. It could happen, but I ain't running it or nothing like that. Jalen Brunson assists could be in play here, right? I'll set that aside. If I don't have it set to the side, I will set it to the side right now. Okay. Yeah, so interesting here. If you can catch, so yeah, they playing with the point line there, man. They playing with the point line for Derek, not Derek Live, not Jaden Hardy. They playing with the point line for Najee Marshall, right? I expect this point line to probably come out around 11.5 or 12.5. We'll see. But they snatched this point line. They put the rebounds line up there to see if we gonna bite. See if we gonna bite. They put the rebound line up there to see if we're going to bite. I don't know if we're going to bite or not. He's gotten there versus Memphis, Washington, okay, whatever. 5 rebounds versus Milwaukee, okay, 8 versus the Clippers, 9 versus the Portland, fast matchup, whatever, right? It's the points. That's what we want to be looking at. And that's what we're going to be looking at. So that's that game. Back to Golden State and Miami, okay? So the assist prop for Davion Mitchell is a yes. Now, with Curry in the lineup and stuff like that, I mean, 7.5 assists, they're over in 7 of 10, but guys have been dropping some dimes. Here's a 7 assists right here for Schroeder. Here's so, point guard position is sitting at 9.5. His points are also in play. Okay, his points are also in play and the 1.5. The 1.5 threes, you'll get that at plus 196. I mean, be my guest if you want to get there, man. Plus 196 for that rebound play. I mean, for the threes play, I don't mind it, right? I don't mind it. So I don't mind the assist here. I got it set to the side. I'm probably going to play it straight. Now, if those guys end up being out, they probably have some of these guys off the bench will probably be better defensive players. Norman Powell, he's been phenomenal this season. 22.5 points is a nice number for him. So I'll tell you one thing. I wouldn't take the under here. Pell Larson, he continues to ball, man. And I continue to fade, right? The 1.5 threes for him is at plus 186. Man. I've been missing that money, man. And I ain't ashamed to say it, bro. Whether his points or his threes, I've been missing that money. That little 2.5 assists, he's over an 8 of 10. I point it out and I don't even go to it. I don't even play it, man. I just been missing that money. Wiggins, his threes are down to a 1.5. That's when I like it, right? Going up against this old team, I don't like the 2.5. The 1.5 is a parlay piece. That's a yes, please for me, right? And Bam probably plays today. We'll see, right? Then you can't forget your Jaime Jaquez's and things like that off the bench. He can be kind of disappointing in the last few games. It is what it is. If there's no Curry, right? Wait a minute. They snatched the whole damn team off? Okay, there they go right here. Right. If there's no Curry, we definitely looking at Pods, right? I can't find anywhere with Pods numbers. So his numbers aren't out because the books know. Pods. I'm gonna have some interest in his rebounds and assists. Threes, rebounds and assists. Right. Pods. His threes right here. Multiple threes in 1, 2, 3, 4 of his last 5 games. He's been over the 1.5. It might come out at 2.5. He's a good rebounding guard. You can see the rebound chances for him. 9, 10, 6, 10. Right. So his rebound line was going to come out at about 4.5. He's averaging 4.5 rebounds in the last 10. So it's probably going to come out around 4.5. 5.5 would be pushing it. Would I take 5.5 with Curry out? Probably could. Probably would. The double-double would be in play for him too. This is a pace-up matchup. The number 1 fastest team in the league, Miami Heat. Pace-up matchup for these boys. Moses Moody. Let's say Jimmy and, more shots to go around for somebody like him. The 3 would be in play, right? Don't know what his rebound line would look like. And then Jimmy Butler, it's Jimmy. We'll have to wait and see. You could attack Jimmy lines right now if you want to. The 21.5 points is something that you can look at. Also, you can look at the free throws here. 13 of 15 last game versus Orlando. He shot a boatload of free throws. We could take a look at his free throw numbers here. Rebounds and assists, fantasy score, all that, right? The steals, he's been in the steals. And he's been in people pockets. 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3. It's still sitting at 1.5, right? Take a look at his free throw attempts and things of that nature. The free throw lines prop. Six and a half. What is this? Free throws made. 6.5 free throws attempted. Probably going to be 8.5 or 9.5. 8.5. It might be 7.5. 7.5 free throws attempted for Jimmy Butler at minus 120. Let me refresh this real quick. Jovic downgraded to questionable. Aaron Gordon downgraded to questionable. So some of these teams are getting ready to rest on some of these weak-ass teams. You see, Gordon is probably about to rest, right? So what you want to do now? You want to jump on what's the name numbers quick type shit, right? You want to take wait a minute. They playing the Pelicans, right? You want to I already got it set to the side. You want to take a really look at you really want to look at Cam Johnson numbers. You really want to look at Tim Hardaway numbers and stuff like that. I already got the triple double for Joker in my pocket. Things of that nature. In the absence of Nas Reed. Let me see, Nas Reed, DiVincenzo, yeah, Nas Reed, DiVincenzo. Who's gonna step into the star lineup? We'll see, right? So yeah, we'll get to those games like right away, like right now probably. So yeah, what up, J Mac? So yeah, that's where I'm at with that situation. Draymond got to his rebounds for us yesterday. Shout out to him. The Miami defense have been giving up rebounds to that power forward slot. At 6.5, they over this line at 6.5. Hello? What up, L? Yep. Yeah. I was hitting you up on something. I'm gonna have to text you because I'm doing a stream right now. All right. Yeah. So Draymond Green, if he goes, whatever the case may be, um, yeah, his rebounds are in play here, right? 5.5 plus 105, and like I said, guys are over this. Wait a minute. Oh, his assists at 5.5, 6.5. He's over that line in 2 of 3. But they've given this number up, and this is the center position. Okay. But still, they have given this number up. Jared Allen, weak ass, hit the number. And at the pace of the play that these teams play at, it's going to be plenty of rebounds to go around. So I like it, right? I like it. I ain't going to stunt. He hit his rebounds for us yesterday. So he's back in grace here. The three, I couldn't talk about the points, the threes and assists for Davion Mitchell, even his rebound, with the amount of possessions that they get, even the rebounds, PRAs, all that's in play for somebody like Davion Mitchell. So yeah, for sure. And everything we already said. Let's keep it moving. Washington and Minnesota, right? I wrote this game off last night. Now we get Jaden McDaniels out, right? So Jaden McDaniels would be out. I don't know who we see in the starting lineup. I don't know, but don't really matter to me. I mean, you might see some Conley. I don't know, but Naz Reid, his numbers here. Do we have his numbers out? I'll put it up there. I don't know who gets to start, but we'd have to see, right? Let's go to the props. I mean, CJ. I mean, George. He could be very, very interesting. Very interesting, even at the PRA level here, right? PRA sitting at 23.5. He's coming off of 40, a 32, and a 24. He's somebody I think I would consider. Man, that 1.5, 3 is definitely something I would consider. I mean, man. I'm gonna have to put the PRA to the side. One of their best defenders would be out. That's a plus in his category. He would probably be faced with, I don't know, guarding somebody. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We'll fucking see here, man. We'll see, right? Shucks, right? I'm not gonna get too, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna fuck with a lot of these people, but the 1.5, 3 for this kid and the PRA is very, very interesting for Keyshawn George. Alex Sarr, the 1.5, 3, he's over in 4 of 10, but I can see him stepping out on Rudy Gobert at a plus 175. I'm gonna set to the side so I do not forget. Okay, so I do not forget. Dante DiVincenzo, 2.5 threes, minus 170. It's in play. His regular points prop, it's gonna be in play. Even the assists should be in play at 3.5 in this matchup. Anthony Edwards, like whatever you want to do type shit, right? Jay McDaniels, out. Downgrade, he should be out. Randall, you can look at Randall in a multitude of ways, whether it's points, PRAs. You can definitely look at his PRAs, right? Versus Washington, he's flirted, right? He's flirted. He's averaged well over 20 points in his last 10 games versus this team. So he's averaged 24 versus this team. He's averaged 10.1 rebounds versus this team. So, yeah. All types of combos, whatever you want to look at versus for him. He's in an okay spot. Strong. If you want to go out there and pose his will, I could see it, right? He's been doing pretty good. What is his double-double? Plus 250. And then his triple-double is what? Because he'll do that to you, right? He will. If they want to run that offense through him, he will give you one of those. It's always good to know, right? If there was no Ant, I would definitely be probably one to sprinkle his triple double. Right here, you get it at plus 2,300. He's the only one listed for it on DraftKings. Here, whatever book this is, it's probably Fanatics. No, Hard Rock. They got it at plus 3,000. And this kid should hit his double-double. Excuse me, Rudy Gobert should hit his double-double. Y'all know this, right? All right. So right now the double-double is plus 115. And Nas Reed, he should be a beneficiary in a blowout too. They gatekeeping his numbers. Right now he's averaging 12. Minnesota is at home. At home he's a little bit better. He's put up last 3 games at home. He's put up 12, 19, and 22 points. The threes, 2, 4, and 3. Right. So I'll be looking at Nas Reed versus Washington. Interesting though. I mean, 8 points, 12 points, 3 points, whatever. Right. So it could be a dogfight here. You know, it could be a dogfight, but you know, it is what it is. Right. Sacramento and Oklahoma City. Like, bro, man, I can't right now, right? Shit, these Thunder are good, right? So, where I'm at with this situation is looking at the player props here. Shit, no Sabonis. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to do? Right? No Sabonis. What do you want me to say? I can't trust none of this here. Right? I can't. Zach LaVine. I don't want any of this, man. I don't, man. They about to beat up on these boys, man. I believe. Right? You guys got something? Let me know. I just can't, man. I can't. But Shea, the threes. He's over his 1.5 3 and 9 of 10. I put that to the side. The assists. I think it's a wonderful spot for him to drop dimes, right? 6.5 assists. He's over in 7 of 10. I put that to the side, right? He's out there stealing shit, right? 1.5 3 steals and 6 straight, okay? So, you know, the threes, my service is boy, oh boy, oh boy, my service is weird, bro. My service is so weird. I can see it right here though. I'm too far away from my browser. It keep getting disconnected. Whatever. Right? So yeah, man. I mean, you could get to that if you want, right? I mean, what you want me to tell you? What you want me to say? This is going to be interesting, though, right? So, Eubanks, you can't look at him for rebounds, man. You can't, right? 1, 3, 2, 7, whatever. But if they can find a way to start Precious Achua at the 5, then I'd be interested. I'd be interested in Precious Achua. And I'm probably going to have to be interested in him anywhere it go. I don't know, right? Might have to be interested in him anywhere it go. So we'll see how things play out. And if I'm not mistaken, isn't Murray supposed to come back today? And he'll probably be, I don't know. So let's take a look at the injury report. See if anything news dropped out. Shot getting the most 30-point games this season. Packers live in the lobby. Joe Wick, okay. Giannis. Keegan Murray out. Okay. I thought he was supposed to come back. I guess it is what it is. All right. Yeah, man, I can't talk you off anything. I can't talk you off anything here. I mean, Chet Holmgren is in a wonderful spot. I just can't talk you off anything here. Let's keep it moving. And then the triple-double for Joker, I'm in there on that, right? You got to get that. You got to get that, when you can. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. So I like this spot for Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray has been balling. 11 assists. SGA points 30. He didn't show up last game. Shit. What you mean he didn't show up? Oh, shit. He probably didn't have to play the third quarter. He ain't even been playing the fourth quarter a lot. He haven't even been playing the fourth quarter. Let me go back and see. I like his assists because it might be a blowout, man. That motherfucker can't even play a fourth quarter. SGA. Right, man. I mean, 1.5 threes I like, and then the assists I like. Man, I ain't been betting his points because you ain't getting no value on it. But 30.5, I mean, it is there, but they ain't been having to play, bro. Like 126 to 129 that game, right? He ain't even having to play. He ain't even having to play, man. Like, man, he only played 28 minutes, right? He ain't even been playing the fourth quarter. He ain't even been playing the fourth quarter. And they blowing motherfuckers. They blowing motherfuckers out, right? Look at the first quarter. The first quarter was 49 to 24. Like, you have to be careful. You got to be careful with some of them props, man. Look, versus Charlotte this game. Okay, Charlotte fought back, or whatever case may be. He did give him 33, or whatever case may be, but that's a lot of points, bro. That's a lot of points. I would be, if I do bet those, I would be betting them straight. But the 1.5 threes, definitely parlay pieces for me, and then assists would be a straight. The line's probably inflated on assists right now. Let's see. I have already tracked it since last night. FanDuel's minus 132. If you're feeling froggy, though, you could probably get into the latter situation with his assist prop. The 7.5 assists are plus 140, 8.5 plus 220, 10 at plus 475. The 3 is in play, whatever, right? He's definitely in play for 30 though, but those would be straight bets for me. Denver, New Orleans. Sacramento, they ain't gonna be, man, they can't guard that boy. Denver, New Orleans, right? They don't have no rim protection, none of that shit. You could also look at team totals, like team totals over and shit like that. I do like that team total over for what do you call them? I like the OKC type shit. Now, Jamal Murray, 22.5 point prop. He's been balling, right? He faced his team this season, went 3 for 8 for 3 with 6 assists. So he's hit his assist prop versus his team. He's 80% to this number in his last 10 games. Point guards, 3 of their last 4 point guards, 8 assists, 3 assists, 12 and 12, right? So you can't drop dimes on this team here. You got Joker, things of that nature. But I think you do look at his points with the news of Aaron Gordon injury management downgraded to questionable, midday questionable. I'm personally counting him as out, and we're gambling against the injury report. I have no problem with that. That also gives somebody like Cam Johnson to get acclimated, right? Coming off his best game of the season with this team. New Orleans Pelicans do have a few perimeter defenders, or one, at least somebody like Murphy. They could probably throw on Cam Johnson, but the 1.5 threes at minus 150 as a parlay piece is something that I don't give a fuck who you are, right? As long as they tell him to shoot the ball, then that's what it'll probably be. And you might get somebody like Tim Hardaway in off the bench. His three sitting at 2.5. They had some guys that go out there and smoke some threes, right? Moody hit 8 for 12. Grayson Allen had 10 threes. So there's some guys that had some ancillary 3-point games. It is so it is what it is, right? But spot wise, I like this spot for Jamal Murray, right? Spot wise, I like this spot for Jamal Murray. We'll see what the starting lineup's going to be like. We'll see. And the 1.5 threes for Cam Johnson. His points prop sitting at 12.5. He took 12 shots last game. I expect him to take at least 11, 12 shots today. And his points prop, I would probably look at his points prop, bro. And then you can see, but he won't be the shooting guard though. He'll be the 3 or the 4. So right here would probably be somebody like maybe if he's out, if Gordon's out, we'll probably get Tim Hardaway right here. Peyton Watson might be right here, and then you'll probably have Cam Johnson right here, right? Right. So, So either way it go, even to the power forward position, they're over 1.5 threes in 8 of their last 10 games, right? The power forward. So I like the spot for Cam Johnson if he pops up at the 4, right? And yeah. And then Joker is Joker, right? Triple double all the way, right? Coming off a 21, 12, and 10 assist game versus this team on the 29th of October. He's had one. Damn, he only had 8 rebounds right here. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of his last 9 games have been triple doubles versus this team. That's crazy work. Right now it's at minus 125 on Fanatics. And the assist prop at 10.5 is in play at plus 102 on Profit X if you want to get there, whatever, right? We went over the New York and Dallas game. The last game on the docket here would be my Chicago Bulls, Portland Trail Blazers, 2 of the fastest paced teams in the league. Portland Trail Blazers coming off a back-to-back game, coming off a game yesterday where they got their ass beat up on. Checking the pace here, like I said, Portland Trail Blazers number 2 in pace on the season. Chicago Bulls number 3 in pace on the season. If we want to check the last 5 games, pace-wise, last 5 games, Detroit surprisingly was number 1. OKC number 10, and Detroit. No. I'm sorry. Miami Heat number 1. Minnesota had been playing fast. Utah Jazz, Dallas Mavericks, Chicago Bulls, and where's Portland? Portland slid into the bottom third, right? So, this is the last 5 games. Bulls still top 5 fast team, and then if I put this to full season, full season, Portland number 2. So you can kind of like see where coaches might be saying, "Hey, man, maybe we need to slow it down a little bit or something like that." I don't know, right? Because this is full season pace. 14 games, Portland Trailblazers number 2 in pace, Bulls number 3. Then we wind it back to the last 5 games. Well, the last 5 games, it could be matchup centric too. But last 5 games, Portland then dropped all the way from number 2 or 3 all the way down. No. Portland dropped from number 2 or 3 all the way down here to the bottom third at 21, right? So, if you want to, sometimes you can play around with these filters and shit and try to see, who's been doing what and stuff like that, right? This is free right here, NBA.com. Advance. Last 7 games, Portland, 7th in pace. But Bulls in Miami, those guys, they've been stagnant, right? They've been stagnant. A team like Minnesota, you can see them creeping up, right? Like, they might be like, okay, we need to play a little faster, some type of shit, right? These are things that teams are not telling us, but we have to figure it out for ourselves and notice trends. Or it could all be in the opponents that they faced in those last 4 or 5 games. They've probably been faced with some pace down matchups. All that shit I just said, man, straight up. All right, so Giddy, double, triple candidate. You don't need me to tell you this. We don't need to tell this. Now, what's his name? I forgot how long Drew Holiday might be out for. That's something that we need to keep an eye out on, right? Kobe White, he played. He probably was supposed to be capped around 23, 24 minutes. But that game was an overtime, maybe double overtime game. He played 30 minutes. His points per percent at 14.5. He'll definitely see somebody like Shaden. I don't mind his points at 14.5. Or threes. Okoro, he's just going to be out there. I don't bet on Okoro. Buzelis, the 1.5 threes, yes please, right? Parlay piece, however you want to call it, right? He's over in 9 and 10. Why stop now, right? Opponents have over this line versus Portland in 8 straight games, so I got that set to the side. My Buzelis 1.5 threes. Vucevic, he's over his 1.5 threes. It's 6 of 10. It's a yes please for me, right? Over his threes, gonna get clinging out there. Yeah, I'll take that. The 1.5 threes, win, lose, or draws be a straight bet. I told you guys last game. I've been telling you guys. Jalen Smith, right? So, Jalen Smith, he goes out there and 3 threes versus Joker. 2 threes versus Utah. 3 threes versus Detroit, right? 1 3 versus the Spurs. 4 for 4 versus Cleveland. And I don't mind them for the 1.5 tonight. Right? It's going to be plus money. Point prop for him probably is going to be, I don't know where it's going to be. But he's playing good. Right? Actually outplaying Vucevic right now. Rebounds in the area of 11, 12, 4, 8, and 8. Right? I can't talk you off of Jalen Smith's numbers. Right? He's doing this in a hurry. 16 minutes, 18 minutes, 21 minutes, 14 minutes, 16 minutes, 17, 18 minutes. Vucevic, on the other hand, did have 21 versus Utah. That was a double overtime, whatever the case may be. But 8 points, 6 points, 11 points, and 9 points. Vucevic has been The rebounds for Vucevic, one double-digit rebound game in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. The kid Smith is breathing down his back. Holiday, don't know the situation with him. Is he going to be in or out? If he's in, I like his assists. Shaden Sharp, we know what he's going to do. He cashed the shot attempts for us yesterday. He will go out there and chunk, right? Pace-up matchup here. He's going to shoot the ball. He's going to shoot the ball. So right now, his shot attempts probably at 20 and a half. I want to guess and say 20 and a half. Let's see. No, it might be 19 and a half. Field goals attempted, over, under. $20 and a half. Okay. Giddey, 14 and a half. Buzelis, all right. Denny, 17 and a half. Okay. Kumara, Denny, he played 29 minutes. He took 17 shots. Like I say, pace-up matchup, more shots to go around. He's over his shot attempt line and one. What is his shot attempt line? Denny, 17 and a half. Okay. I'm probably going to like that. Probably going to have interest in that. 17 and a half. He's over this line. Last 10 games, he's averaging 17. 17 and a half. I mean, he's got 20, 17, 21, 18, 18, 15, 20, 17. Any one of these faster matchups versus Miami, fast matchup, pace-up matchup, 21 shot attempts. OKC, Lakers, 20. Yeah, hello? Yeah. All right. Damn. The motherfucking Jordans came out today. I forgot all about that shit. I gotta have them. Hopefully, I should be able to get them. Let me see. Damn, I do want them, the black and gray joints. Fuck. Okay. What time is it? 12. All right. Yeah. So Denny's 25 and a half. It's definitely steep for me, but I don't see any defensive restraint here. It's definitely possible. You could also look at his rebounds and assists. All that's going to be in play, bro. Straight up. I can't talk you off of it. I can't, Ram. Klingon, so versus let me see something, right? So he only played, what was the score to this Miami game? It's Miami game. $131 of 136. Okay, so here's what's happened. What happens, right? Sometimes Klingon, he only played 20 minutes that game. Okay? Now, they will play Denny at the 5, okay? They will play Denny at the 5, right? Miami game, he played 36 minutes, Denny. They will play Denny at the 5, and they don't really too much value Klingon like they're supposed to. I mean, 23 minutes here. They got their ass whooped, though. 24 minutes there, 27 minutes there. Long story short, he will, I do like his rebounds. Don't get it twisted, right? He's over his rebound prop, and he's got double-digit rebounds in 3 of his last 4 games. I don't mind the double-double at plus 214, but if he don't get there, if he don't get there, it would probably be because of the pace of this matchup, or whatever the case may be, right? Centers are over their line, last 4 games. Centers have been getting busy, right? 28 for Okay, Victor Wembanyama. Okay, Paul Reed gave us 28, bro. Nurkic gave us 14 boards. Joker gave. Oh, it was the Joker. So I mean, what do you expect? 11 rebounds, 19 minutes for Mitchell Robinson, and Sabonis 18, 11, and 6. So PRAs and also steals. The center's been getting busy against the Bulls. So it's a spot. It's a good spot for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind it, right? I don't. And then we want to know what's up with Drew, right? We want to know what's up with Drew because you got Jeremy Grant, who's going to come off the bench probably or maybe start, right? Took 20 shots last game versus Dallas. Don't know what his status is going to be like, but if he's in, then you can look for him. You know what I'm saying? His points prop sitting at 20. A 3-point prop sitting at 2.5 at plus 125. He'll be somebody that you can look at going out there trying to get buckets as well, right? That sums up this whole scenario here. Right? Right under 2 hours. Right under 2 hours so far. If I did a parlay or something, let me see. I will slide over here. Let me see. Something real quick. Thompson would be in play. Rebounds and assists for Şengün would be in play. LaMelo Ball, 8 assists on the head. Couldn't talk you off of that. Even Nembhard's assists are in play here. Quickly, I don't mind his assist. Even maxi assists and or points plus assists. Davion Mitchell, yes, please, at the 7. At the 7 for Shea, yes, please. Got to go out there and get 8 to cash it. Joker is a yes, please, but I don't know if I'm going to put it there. That's that. 5.5. Yeah. What do we got for DiVincenzo? 3.5 assists is a yes, please, in this matchup. Don't mind that in this matchup. Brandon Williams, bro. Brandon Williams, man. But I'm going to look at the floor of this game and just figure out that they're going to need him to score. They're going to need points against this team. Max Christie, the hit rate was there. Yes. 5 assists, give me that. We'll try it. We'll try it. 5 assists there versus the Bulls. It's a lot of plays, man. Just looking at rebounds and assists, it's a lot of long shot plays that if you weren't with us the whole way, you missed them, right? Might post them. I don't know, but let me see. Jabari Smith rebounds. Kevin Durant is interesting. Diabate 5.5, 10.5, 9.5, 8.5. Jackson, I'm strong lean towards the over. What is this regular line though? I'll probably end up just mashing a double for him. Cashed a plus 700 on him last time. I like his rebounds though. 6.5. That should be his line. They're not giving it to us. Pascal Siakam, it's definitely doable. His points, his PRAs, all that. Knuppel, 5. Kalkbrenner, yes, and his points. Points plus rebounds. Mathurin, points plus rebounds, but points. Drummond, lo and behold, I wouldn't take the under. Fuck. Barnes, quickly. Mamu, Grady, Bam. Draymond, 5.5 rebounds. No, it's 6.5, and I don't mind the 6.5. I don't mind the 6.5. But they're not giving. Oh, they're giving it to us as a demon play. That would probably be a demon line, right? I get a demon line going. I like that. If Curry plays, I like his assist too, bro. His assist was decent. 10.5 rebounds for Hartenstein going up against this. I mean, it's a full yes, right? It's a yes. I damn near need to put him in there now, bro. I mean, it's a yes. I ain't gonna stunt. Charlotte, 12 rebounds, 13 rebounds. Lakers, 8. Golden State Warriors, New Orleans Pelicans. It's a yes. I mean, I don't know if I put it in this one, but it's a yes. He had like 18 last time these two teams played. Joker 12.5. I wouldn't take the under. Rudy Gobert is in a wonderful spot to hit his rebounds, and Julius Randle is too. Assist for Jalen Brunson. It's a lot of plays that I like, bro. A lot of plays, man. Where is Vucevic 9 rebounds? Giddey. Giddey rebounds is in play, right? And triple double. Klingon is in play. 9.5, 3 or 4. When I disconnect, it disconnects and connects and disconnects. It gets on my nerves, man. Straight up. It gets on my nerves when it disconnects and reconnects and disconnects. 3.5 rebounds as a demon might get played. I might end up playing that. With Draymond and with the possibility of him probably sliding to the 4 with no. I might end up playing that. I might end up playing this here for sure. Cam Johnson 3.5 rebounds. Zion 4.5 rebounds. If he plays, that's in play, bro. And his points. Zion points and his rebounds will be in play. So it's a ton of plays, bro. It's a ton of plays. But what am I gonna complete this play with? How about regular points? Down quickly, I like it. Durant, I like it, right? I need something sweet, man. Jabari Smith, interesting. Reed Shepard, I mean, I like it. I can't do nothing but like Pascal points and LaMelo Ball points. Bridges, Benedict Mathurin, he's been balling. I probably wouldn't take the under. Jackson, did I get Jackson rebounds in there? They wasn't giving it to us. 3 or 5. That's interesting. Brenner and Diabate points plus rebounds are very interesting. Diabate, man. But I think I want to put some pain on this parlay. I want to put some pain on this parlay, bro. Jamal shit. Where is okay, we might be coming up on it. Hartenstein, Isaiah Joe, Russell Westbrook, kid triple-double in this spot. We know how good he is in that area. Cam Johnson, 12.5 points. Something you need to play now before they rule him out. It's risky, but I probably would play it. 22.5 points for Julius Randle, and his rebounds are in play. Maybe I should take the rebounds, his rebounds over Rudy Gobert's rebounds. Rudy Gobert's points are in play. Bridges. Brandon Williams, 14.5, because they know. Because they know. I also like Max Christie points. I also like Max Christie's points. I really want to put Brandon Williams points in there. At 14.5. He's over this number in 4 or 5. I really want to put his points in there. But for the sake of this video here, I'm going to go to a matchup where I'm going to go to the rebound line, and I'm going to go to either Gobert or his teammate. What is his name? A power forward. Oh, so the 7? 6.5, man. He's real solid on this number, though. He's over this number in 2 of his last 5, but he's got 6 or better, right? And Keyshawn George, did I so ever want to pull the trigger on him? Let me take a look and see what plays that I got over here. No, I'll toss in, let me see. Sacramento 12, Utah 12. I'll inflict some pain on my situation here. I'll play Randall. I'll play Randall. DiVincenzo got to get 5. He's a decent rebounder. He's right there at 4. DiVincenzo got to get 5 though. He should be out there. Maybe I'll go to DiVincenzo, huh? DiVincenzo got to get 5. Mitchell Robinson, he's been a respecter. 8 or better. Let's go Robinson. That's the pain right there. Let's go Robinson. That's the pain right there. All right. Gafford 6.5 is definitely doable. Definitely doable. Flo, I'll play this. I'll put 5 or 10 on this one here. LaMelo Ball, 8 assists, 7 assists for Davion, 7 for SGA, 5 for Avdija, 10.5 for 5 assists for Avdija. 10.5 for Isaiah Hartenstein, 8 for Mitchell Robinson. A full chalk joint, bro. A full chalk joint. But there's some plays, bro. There's some plays. I got a bunch of plays set to the side for people who like to, check it out, whatever case may be. I got Sarr to the side. Hold up. I know what I can do here. All right. Yeah, I got Sarr to the side for the 1.5 3-pointers. I think that's a play. Keyshawn George, undecided. His PRA looks interesting, though. Very interesting. Draymond Green, 6.5 rebounds. It's the spot in the pace of play. Andrew Wiggins, 1.5 3-pointers. Parlay piece. Brunson, assists are in play, right? Jabari Smith, 3s are in play. Reed Shepard, 11.5 points is in play. Pascal Siakam, 1.5 3s, and a host of other things for him. PRAs and everything are in play. I like the spot for Emmanuel quickly. I got his PRAs to the side. His points probably at 15.5 looks really, really good. Davion Mitchell, 7.5 assists. Point guards have been dropping down. You could also look at his 1.5 3s, and you can look at his regular points prop. 1.5 3s plus 196 for Davion Mitchell. He's over in 3 straight. Vucevic, bringing Klingen out, the 1.5 3s. I like it. Bruzelis, 1.5 3s. I like it. 8 straight games. Daniel Gafford. The defense has given up this rebound prop to the center prop in 8 of his last 10 games. Max Christie's a hell of a hit rate on his points and the 1.5 3s and a few other things. Mitchell Robinson, he's been respecting this 7.5. Trey Murphy, probably 8 straight games. The hit rate has been there for him for the half a steal as a parlay piece. Joker, triple-double. I got it in my pocket. whatever else you want to do with that, right? Cam Johnson, 1.5, 3 points. His points prop should be in play. Gordon probably is going to be out. SGA, 6.5 assists. Last night opened up at -110. Let you know where you missed it at, right? Shea, assist prop. 3-point prop. He's been stable. It's been a stable 1.5 -168. Gobert is in a really good spot to hit this rebound prop. 1.5 threes or maybe more for Alperen Sengun. 1.5 assists has been pretty good for Jabari Smith. The spot has been there. Durant, 2.5 threes or his points. I'll probably lean more towards his points. I like his points today. Isaiah Jackson, I put his points plus rebounds to the side. He's also definitely a double-double candidate, right? Benedict Mathurin, points. You can look at his points, man, straight up. But his points line keep on moving. Diabate and Ryan Kalkbrenner, they're in a great spot, right? Versus Indiana Pacers, who's giving it up to the center position. So you could look at these guys for points, rebounds, points plus rebounds, double-double if you're feeling froggy. Bridges, it's been a spot for him where he's been hitting 2.5 threes. Has been there for him. The 7.5 assists for LaMelo Ball has been 100% hit rate. Drummond, points plus rebounds to double-double, whatever you want to look at for him. Peace out.